And a good Thursday afternoon, everybody. I'm KHOU 11 meteorologist Tim Pandajis, and we're in a drought. We've known that. We got a new drought report update for today, and it shows no improvements. In fact, worsening in certain areas like Colorado and Wharton County, now experiencing exceptional drought. Highest level of drought conditions you can experience. Now, there is some rain out there, and that's the good news. Let's take a look at what's going on as we head a little bit farther to the north in areas off to the north like Montgomery into portions of Walker and Grimes, experiencing a pretty good thunderstorm right now, a cluster of cells that are dropping their way slowly to the south. Now, plenty of lightning and thunder with these that move through Huntsville and drop the temperature there. 15 degrees in just about 10 minutes worth of time. That's that rain-cooled air. A lot of these rainfall rates, an inch and a half per hour, because the atmosphere is just so juiced up. We get this lifting motion, this rising motion, thanks to the daytime heating, and we get these showers and thunderstorms that develop, and they drop a good amount of rain, which is great for a drought-ridden area. Here's Lake Conroe, Montgomery County northern portions dropping out of Walker, Huntsville area, and you can see over the last 2 hours it is covering a good amount of real estate, and it will continue to move its way off to the south over the next couple of hours. But really, aside from that, there's not much else, at least for the moment, going on. It's really in our northern areas, but as this has dropped its way off to the south, we are seeing it expand a little bit more and redevelop some more showers and storms off to the east of there as it continues to head towards 290 and eventually the I-10 corridor and the Katy area. Now, some of this will certainly fall apart as it does continue to push its way off to the south, but we'll watch it closely and see how things look as we get a little bit closer out in time, like say in the next 2 hours or so. I'm going to try to zoom this in here a little bit more and show you where it looks like over the Conroe area right now. We've got Lake Conroe off to the north there. Go back out, I guess. We'll just keep zooming in. That works as well. But overall, radar is quiet everywhere else. It is another hot afternoon out there. And in some of these cells, there was the potential of seeing some gusty winds. And you can see our velocity signatures here, not indicating a whole ton going on there. The box zoom shows you that in that area in southern Walker and in northern Montgomery, some of these brighter shades of green, we could have some gusts, 30, 35, maybe close to 40 miles per hour, all below severe criteria. So that's not really a threat there, but certainly the gusty winds could factor into that as well as we go through the next hour or so as this line drops its way to the south towards Montgomery. On top of that, visibility will be dropping because of the intense rainfall there. And over the last couple of hours, in fact, let's look at the 1 hour rainfall totals so far, radar indicated. Now, some of these areas, if I draw this off, you can see 2-3 inches. Huntsville area, just south of Oakhurst, Aloma area, you see that bullseye there that indicates some of those readings could be up and over a half an inch of rain. Not terrible. We'll certainly take it there. Aside from that, that is the only cluster we're watching. A little bit more rainfall up towards the Crockett area, Trinity, Madisonville, along the 45 corridor. Again, this is expanding in coverage, and on future track, you can see it moving its way south towards the Brenham area in the next couple of hours, along the I-10 corridor, and then another line of showers and storms looks to develop here right around that evening commute along into the west of downtown Houston. Now, most of this is driven by the daytime heating, so notice as we approach sunset, here we are around 8 o'clock, still some lingering cells once again back north of the city, but they really start to dissipate as we go past sunset and beyond that. So temperatures right now, check this out, you can see where it rained. 76 at Huntsville, but 92 at Conroe. Those storms just about to move into the Conroe area. We'll see this number drop in the short term. 93 at Katy, 94 out in Sugar Land, and you add in the humidity, it does still feel like it's in the triple digits in some locations, but not as unbearable as it was yesterday. In fact, air temperatures, I think, today will stay below 100. The last 6 days, we were above it, broke and tied records pretty much each afternoon. Heat advisories are off to the west and northwest. Most of the rest of the area not experiencing that. It's the first time since Friday that these areas have not been under a heat advisory. All right, for the forecast for the remainder of the day today, hot and humid, but not as hot as yesterday. Mid to upper 90s, again with showers and storms out there becoming a little more numerous as we go through the next few hours. And looking ahead to the weekend, it'll be a little bit hotter than what we'll see today. Temperatures climbing back into the mid to upper 90s, 98 on Sunday. Both days likely featuring a 20% risk of an isolated afternoon shower or storm. And then look at the long range. I want you to focus on the middle of next week because it is anticipated that that ridge of high pressure, that heat dome, returns and we see temperatures go right back up to nearly 100 degrees. So the heat of the summer certainly not anywhere close to being done. Enjoy the break and the higher rain chances for the next couple days because that also dwindles by the middle of next week.